10 foods that quietly destroy muscle after 60, and how you can take back your strength. After 60, every move you make, every step, every reach, every time you stand from your chair, is a quiet celebration of the strength you've built over the years. But here's the truth most people don't talk about. Some of the very foods we trust every day may be quietly stealing that strength away. Not loudly, not instantly, but over time, bite by bite, we may be giving up muscle, energy, independence, without even knowing it. Quanta. 1. Sugar. The sweet trap. Sugar is more than just empty calories. It causes low-grade inflammation that weakens your muscles from the inside out. You don't see it. You don't feel it right away. But day after day, inflammation makes it harder for your muscles to recover, rebuild, and stay strong. Try this. Instead of reaching for cookies or juice, grab a handful of berries, a slice of apple, a piece of dark chocolate, just one square. Let sweet become simple again. 2. White bread and white rice. Easy to eat, hard on muscle. They fill you up quickly, then crash your energy just as fast. These white carbs offer little nutrition, and they interrupt your muscles' ability to rebuild after activity. Instead, try brown rice, whole grain toast, oats. Let your fuel be steady, like your spirit. 3. Low-quality proteins. Not all meat builds. Muscle-processed meats may be quick and tasty, but they're not feeding your strength. They're lacking the amino acids you need to protect and repair aging muscle. What you need now is quality. Real eggs, fish, lentils, a warm bowl of soup with beans, a stir-fry with tofu and broccoli. These simple choices become acts of self-respect, because your body deserves the good stuff. 4. Skipping meals. A quiet threat to your muscles. Miss breakfast too often, and your body starts searching for fuel. And where does it find it? In your muscles. Over time, this leads to muscle loss, weakness, fatigue. You're not just skipping a meal, you're starving your strength. So tomorrow morning, sit down. Take your time. Give yourself 20 grams of protein, eggs, nuts, Greek yogurt. Start strong. Stay strong. 5. Alcohol. A slow disconnection. That glass of wine might feel like comfort, but over time, alcohol makes it harder for your body to absorb nutrients. It lowers testosterone. It dehydrates you. And bit by bit, your muscle mass pays the price. One glass now and then is okay, but daily drinking? That's not self-care. That's self-sabotage. 6. Processed foods. Easy in, energy out. You know them. The quick bites. Instant noodles, chips. Fast food that fills your belly but empties your vitality. These foods increase inflammation. They slow recovery. And they rob your muscles of the power they need to move you forward. Choose instead what you can recognize, what you can pronounce. Foods that feel like home. Real ingredients. Real fuel. 7. Dehydration. The invisible weight water is life. And your muscles? They're mostly water too. When you don't drink enough, your muscles stiffen. They cramp. They slow down. You slow down. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Keep a bottle near. Sip through the day. Let water be your quiet protector. 8. Lack of healthy fats. Don't be afraid of oil. Fat isn't the enemy. Bad fat is. The right fats help absorb vitamins, reduce inflammation, and protect your muscles from breakdown. Avocado, olive oil, fatty fish. Let your body have what it needs to heal and stay whole. 9. Vitamin D deficiency. Strength hides in the sunlight. You may not see it, but vitamin D works behind the scenes. It activates muscle movement, balances you, helps you stand, walk, and stay upright. If you don't get enough sunlight, talk to your doctor, or take a supplement, because strong muscles need strong support. 10. Not knowing. The real danger. The biggest threat isn't food. It's the belief that aging means losing strength, that nothing can be done. But here's the truth. Aging is not the enemy. Neglect is. The more you understand your body, the more power you reclaim. Final thoughts. Strength is still yours to build. You don't need bulging muscles to be powerful. You just need to wake up without pain, to lift your groceries with ease, to play with your grandkids, to walk the stairs without fear. That is real strength, and it starts with what you eat. So today, choose foods that love you back. Choose water. Choose protein. Choose awareness. You're not too old. It's not too late. And every bite can be a beautiful beginning. Your body may age, but your heart can stay young. Part 1. Age is just a number, not a limit. Age is what the calendar tells you. But your spirit, it doesn't follow time. There are 70-year-olds learning to paint, picking up a new language, exploring music. They don't want to run fast anymore, but they still want to move forward. Not to prove anything, just to live fully. You can't stop time, but you can choose how you live inside it. Part 2. A young heart still dares to dream. A young heart isn't about being 20. It's about being moved by beauty, getting chills from your favorite song, feeling excited to try something new, loving yourself and others, deeply, daily. You don't need grand goals to feel alive, just small joys, quiet courage, and deep gratitude. Part 3. Nourish your soul, just like your body. You care for your body. Eat well, exercise, go for checkups. But when was the last time you asked, is my soul tired today? Does my heart need some peace? You deserve gentle attention from yourself every day. Take 5 quiet minutes. Write a journal entry, sip some tea, or simply sit by the window and watch the clouds pass. That too is healing. Part 4. Letting go to feel light again. As we age, we carry more memories. Sometimes, it's the past that weighs our hearts down. A regret, a goodbye, a moment you can't undo. But here's the truth. Letting go isn't forgetting. It's giving yourself permission to move on, softly. A youthful heart isn't burdened by what was, but open to what is now, with forgiveness, grace, and lightness. Part 5. Growing younger. One day at a time. You don't have to wait for a perfect day to feel joy. Real joy begins in small places. A call to a loved one, a homemade lunch, a compliment you give yourself in the mirror. Happiness isn't about big things. It's about choosing life, even on imperfect days. Live as if today is a gift, because truly, it is. Final message. Growing old is not the end of the road. It's a gentle, meaningful new chapter. You don't need to be young again. You just need a heart that still wants to live, to love, to laugh. And that is more than enough. Live well. Live joyfully. Live meaningfully. After 60. Part 1. Health is not just about no illness. It's about fully living each day. At this age, the most precious thing isn't property or savings. It's waking up each morning feeling healthy, alert, and able to smile. Good health isn't just about stable blood pressure or strong bones. It's the ability to get out of bed, make yourself a warm cup of tea, take a walk in the garden. It's the quiet joy of living one more full and meaningful day. Part 2. A peaceful mind is the foundation of a strong body. We take care of our bodies, but sometimes forget to take care of our minds. Stress and sorrow, even the small ones, can silently drain our energy. So learn to rest your thoughts, let go of what's beyond your control, and choose peace over the need to be right. That is the strength of someone who truly understands life. Part 3. Nutrition after 60. Eat not just to survive, but to thrive. At this stage, eating doesn't have to be strict or complicated. It just needs to be wise. Less sugar, less salt, more greens. But don't sacrifice joy at the table. Meals should nourish you, but also remind you of love. Love for your body, your memories, and the time you still have. To savor every bite is to savor life itself. Part 4. Friendship in later years. It's never too late to begin again. Friends are emotional medicine, essential as we grow older. A phone call, a cup of coffee, a gentle hand to hold. You don't need a crowd, just a few hearts that feel warm and true. If old friendships have drifted, reconnect. If you're alone, open your heart. New friendships can begin at any age. Part 5. Joyful living. Slow down, simplify, and be real. Happiness in later life doesn't come from grand events. It comes from a blue sky, a warm meal, a loving glance. To live joyfully means to stop comparing, stop judging yourself, and to begin appreciating, finding peace, and truly enjoying the little moments. Final message. A meaningful life starts with simple choices. You don't need to do anything heroic. Just choose to love yourself, love those beside you, and love the life you have today. Growing older isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of a new season, where you get to live deeper, slower, more truthfully than ever before. Live well, live joyfully, live meaningfully. After 60, Part 6. Sleep. The forgotten medicine that heals. Many seniors believe poor sleep is just part of aging. But the truth is, sleep is when the body heals itself. When you sleep deeply, your heart gets a rest, your brain clears waste, and your cells regenerate. Turn bedtime into a ritual of self-care. Turn off your phone earlier. Read something gentle. Light a calming scent. Sleep shouldn't be random. It's a sacred therapy your body craves every night. Part 7. Aging. Doesn't mean stopping. It means starting again, but smarter. Did you know learning something new after 60 can actually rejuvenate your brain? Whether it's cooking a new dish, painting, playing music, or just learning how to use your phone, every time you learn, your brain lights up, grows more agile, and feels younger. Don't let aging be your reason to stop growing. Let it be your moment to rediscover what you never had time for before. Part 8. When the heart is grateful, life feels abundant. Aging might come with loss, but it also brings clarity. Clarity to see what you still have. A simple meal, a quiet breeze, someone who's still by your side. When you feel grateful for the small things, you become rich in the deepest way. Try writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. That one small habit can transform your mood, your health, and your life. Part 9. Gentle movement. Keep your body awake. You don't need intense workouts. You just need to stop sitting still. After 60, what's dangerous is not losing speed. It's losing the desire to move. Your body doesn't age because of time. It ages when you stop using it. Take a slow walk in the morning. Stretch when you wake up. Let your feet feel the ground, your arms stretch freely, and your heart pump with life. No movement is ever too small, if it keeps you alive and thriving. Part 10. Meditation and breath. Oxygen for the soul. You don't need to be a monk. Just spend a few minutes each day sitting quietly with yourself. You've spent a lifetime caring for others, but when was the last time you paused to really listen to yourself? Each morning, take just 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel your heartbeat. Notice your breath. This is a free medicine no doctor can prescribe. Yet it heals you more deeply than most pills ever could. Meditation isn't a luxury in old age. It's a gift. You've lived long enough to know. Peace begins inside you. Part 11. Slow living. So you can feel life more fully. Happiness doesn't lie in the destination. It lies in how slowly, gently, and mindfully you walk toward it. At this age, the world no longer demands you to rush. That is your gift. The right to slow down. To look deeper. Feel stronger. Love wider. A cup of tea. A ray of sun. A warm smile. Each one can make life feel beautiful, if you're present enough to notice it. You don't need to do more. You just need to be here more deeply. 7. Lessons you shouldn't wait until old age to learn. Some lessons in life shouldn't take a lifetime to understand. The earlier you learn them, the richer your days will be. Lesson 1. Be grateful for the small things. When we're young, happiness seems like something far away, tied to big achievements, milestones, or the next big thing. A new car, a better house, a promotion. But as the years pass, we begin to realize real joy lives in the smallest places. A warm home-cooked meal, a pain-free morning, a call from someone who remembers you. If you can learn gratitude early, your world will feel bigger, brighter, and infinitely more meaningful. Because those who are grateful are never truly poor. They see value where others overlook it. Lesson 2. Let go. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise. With time we understand. Not everything is meant to be held on to. Not every battle needs to be won. Not every wound needs to be carried forever. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing peace over pride. It means allowing yourself to breathe again. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to forgive yourself and move forward. Lesson 3. Don't postpone love. We always think there's time. I'll call them tomorrow. I'll say it next time we meet. I'll visit when things slow down. But time doesn't wait, and people don't stay forever. If you love someone, tell them. If you miss someone, reach out. If someone's still here, hold them tight. Love delayed is often love lost. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Loving someone is the moment. Lesson 4. Never stop learning. Some believe learning ends with youth, but in truth, learning is what keeps us young. When your mind stays curious, your spirit stays alive. You can pick up painting at 65, learn Spanish at 70, discover kindness at 80. Knowledge doesn't have an expiration date. Only the heart decides when it's done growing. Lesson 5. Forgive yourself. We all have regrets. Moments we wish we could undo. Words we wish we could take back. But dragging guilt around like luggage through life only makes the journey heavier. Self-forgiveness isn't weakness. It's a necessary act of compassion. Embrace your imperfections. Learn from your mistakes. Then let them go, so you can truly live again. Lesson 6. Live simply. We spend half our lives chasing more. More money, more stuff, more success. Then we spend the rest trying to get back to what truly mattered. Simplicity isn't emptiness, it's clarity. It's knowing what's truly enough. It's finding peace in what you already have. And it's remembering that a quiet life isn't a lesser life. It's a fuller one. Lesson 7. Be fully present. The past is for remembering. The future is for dreaming. But the only place you can actually live is right now. Too often we go through the day without truly being in it. We sit with people, but our minds are miles away. We wake up, go through the motions, and wonder where time has gone. If you're breathing, feeling, and reading these words, you're alive. And that alone is a miracle worth honoring. You don't need something extraordinary to feel alive. Every moment already is. Don't wait until your hair turns gray to understand these things. Learn them now, while your days are still ahead of you. Live deep, love wide, and age without regret. There are people who feel old at 30, and others who shine with childlike wonder even at 70. So what truly keeps a person young? It's not the skin. It's not the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's not anti-aging pills or green smoothies. It's how you live, every single day. Being young isn't about not aging. Being young is about still dreaming, still laughing, still wanting to fall in love with life. You are still young if you wake up curious, if you're willing to learn something new, if you want to dance, sing, hug someone tightly, or simply spread kindness. Wrinkles may show on the skin, but it's a tired, closed-off heart that truly makes someone old. Staying young means keeping your heart soft, choosing joy without needing a reason, forgiving faster, holding fewer grudges. You may walk slower, see less clearly, or hear with effort. But if something still moves you deeply, you are not old. So talk to strangers, laugh at silly things. Hold on to that little corner of your soul where childhood still lives, where falling isn't failure, trying is adventure, and love is freely given. You can't stop time, but you can choose how you walk through it, with a spirit that stays light, loving, and always alive. 10 Secrets to a Peaceful Life. After 60. There comes a time in life, somewhere beyond 60, when we stop asking, what more can I gain? And start wondering, how can I live with more peace, more meaning, more ease? Peace after 60 isn't about silence. It's not about isolation. It's about the quiet strength to be at home with yourself, just as you are. It begins with a simple choice: to wake up each morning not with complaints, but with gratitude. To whisper to yourself, "Thank you. I have one more day, and I will make it gentle." The world may expect us to rush, to keep up, to perform. But after 60, we finally have permission to slow down, to sip our tea slowly, to walk just to feel the breeze on our face, to begin the day not with a task list, but with a calm heart. We no longer need to run, but we must keep moving, physically and emotionally. A short walk, a short laugh, a deep breath. That's the rhythm of a long life well lived. And the words we speak, they matter. Let them be softer, kinder, less sharp. Words, after all, are what we leave behind long after we've said them. Speak as if each word could be the one someone remembers you by. Forgiveness also becomes sacred, not because others deserve it, but because we deserve peace. Peace from the past, peace from pain, peace from all we can't change. We let go, not to forget, but to feel light again. Eating is no longer just survival. Now it's nourishment. Simple meals, warm bowls, fresh fruits, less sugar, less rush. Food becomes care, and care becomes love. And expectations? We lay them down. Because flexibility is freedom. We stop trying to control everything and start flowing like water. Quiet, gentle, always moving forward. At this age, friendship shifts. We no longer need crowds. One real friend who listens, who stays, who laughs without judgment. That's enough. That's gold. Each day we give life to something. A tiny plant, a handwritten note, a listening ear. Because in nurturing others, we rediscover our own vitality. And finally, we begin to see that miracles don't shout. They whisper. A pain-free morning, a ray of sun on the wall, a full breath, a quiet evening, a deep sleep. That's more than enough. So, after 60, peace is not a goal. It's how we walk. It's how we pause. It's how we love without needing to hold on. And it's how we smile. Not because everything is perfect, but because our heart, finally, feels light.